Chosen one, your recent action was so powerful that God released a... Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not small, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss something that was prepared specifically for you. Your recent action, the one you almost overlooked, the one you thought went unseen, moved heaven in a way you cannot yet fully understand. I saw it, I felt it, and I responded to it immediately, because it came from a place deep within your spirit where truth and courage meet. This is not just encouragement, this is a turning point, and what has been released because of you is already beginning to shape your life in ways that will soon become undeniable. Type Amen to affirm. You need to understand what this truly means, because it is not symbolic or distant, it is real and already in motion. The action you took, whether it was choosing patience over anger, faith over fear, or obedience over doubt, created a shift that opened a door you could not see before. I released a blessing, but not just any blessing. It is one that aligns with your purpose and answers what your heart has quietly been asking for. You thought it was a small moment, but in truth, it was a powerful act of trust, and trust is something I never ignore. I am telling you this now so you do not lose focus, because what comes next requires you to stay grounded in faith. There is something very important I need from you right now, and it comes from your willingness to stay connected in this moment. Take a second and show your faith by liking this video, because your support helps this reach others who are also waiting for a sign and a breakthrough. Do not think of it as a simple action, because even this small step carries intention, and intention matters more than you realize. When you respond with faith, you strengthen the connection between what you are hoping for and what is already being prepared. Stay with me, because what I am unfolding is directly tied to your next chapter. The release that came from your action is not just about material gain or temporary relief. It is deeper than that. I released clarity into your path, strength into your spirit, and protection around what you are building. There are things that were forming against you that have already begun to lose their power, simply because you chose to act in alignment with what is right. You did not see the full picture, but I did, and your decision carried more weight than you can measure. This is how transformation begins, not with loud moments, but with quiet, powerful choices that echo far beyond what you can see. You have been wondering if your efforts matter, if your prayers are heard, if your faith is enough. I am telling you now that not only are they enough, they are creating movement behind the scenes that will soon become visible. The release I made is already working through situations you thought were stuck, already opening paths you thought were closed. You may not feel it yet, but that does not mean it is not happening. Trust is not about seeing first, it is about knowing even when you cannot see. Type 1111 if you believe. There are people and circumstances that will begin to shift around you, and it will not always make sense at first. Some doors will close, not because you failed, but because they were never meant to carry you into what is coming. Other doors will open in ways that feel unexpected, almost surprising, but those are the ones aligned with what has been released. Do not resist these changes, even if they feel uncomfortable, because they are part of the process that leads you to something greater. What I am doing in your life is intentional, and every step has purpose. You must also guard your mindset during this time, because what has been released can grow stronger or weaker, depending on what you choose to believe. Fear will try to speak louder than faith. Doubt will try to make you question what you already felt in your heart. But you have to remember that your action came from truth, and truth does not lose its power just because circumstances take time to catch up. Hold on to that moment, because it was real, and it was enough to trigger something extraordinary. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay willing. Stay willing to trust, even when it feels slow. Stay willing to act, even when it feels uncertain. Stay willing to believe, even when it feels difficult. Because what I have released is not fragile, it is strong, but it grows best in an environment of faith. You are not alone in this. Even when it feels quiet, I am working in ways you cannot yet see. There is a reason you are hearing this right now, and it is not by chance. You needed confirmation, and I am giving it to you clearly. What you did mattered. It was seen, it was felt, and it activated something that is now moving toward you. Do not go back to thinking small. Do not go back to doubting your worth or your path. You are being guided, protected, and prepared all at once. The release I made is also bringing alignment into your life. Things that felt confusing will begin to make sense. People who did not understand you will either start to see you differently or move out of your space entirely. This is not loss, this is refinement. I am clearing what does not belong, so what does belong can come forward without resistance. Trust this process, even if it feels like things are shifting faster than you expected. You are not the same person you were before that action, even if it felt small at the time. Something inside you stepped forward, something that chose growth over comfort. That choice is powerful, and it is rare, and it is why I responded the way I did. I do not overlook moments like that, because they reveal the truth of who you are becoming. You may notice that your reactions are changing, your thoughts are becoming clearer, and your sense of direction is becoming stronger. This is not random. This is the effect of what was released when you chose faith in that moment. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There will be moments when you look around and wonder why everything has not changed instantly. You may expect immediate results, visible proof, and clear confirmation. But what I released is not shallow or temporary, it is rooted deeply, and deep roots take time to grow strong before they rise above the surface. You must not confuse delay with absence, because what is forming is steady and intentional. Every unseen movement is preparing something that will not easily break or fade away. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There are also battles you will not even recognize, because they are being handled before they reach you. Things that could have distracted you, discouraged you, or delayed you are already being removed or redirected. This is part of the protection that came with what was released. You are not just being blessed, you are being shielded, guided, and positioned at the same time. This is why you must remain steady, because the more you trust, the more you allow this process to unfold without interference. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever. Some of them were lessons, some were tests, and some were simply parts of a journey that shaped you. But now, because of your recent action, there is a release, not only of blessing, but also of weight. You will begin to feel lighter, even if your circumstances have not fully changed yet. That lightness is a sign that something has shifted in your favor, something that is making space for what is coming next. There are people who will start to notice a difference in you, even if they cannot explain it. They may see your calmness where there used to be worry, your confidence where there used to be hesitation. This is not something you need to prove or announce. It will naturally reveal itself through your presence. What is happening inside you will begin to reflect outwardly, and others will feel it without you needing to say a word. This is how transformation quietly becomes visible. Take a moment and show your faith by liking this video, because your simple action can help someone else find the same encouragement and strength that you are receiving right now. When you act with intention, even in small ways, it carries more impact than you realize. You are not just receiving, you are also becoming a part of something that reaches beyond you. Stay connected, because what you are hearing is not only for you, but also for those who will be touched through you. You must also understand that what has been released is connected to your purpose, not just your comfort. There will be opportunities that require courage, steps that require faith, and moments that ask you to trust without complete understanding. Do not shrink back when these moments come, because they are part of the path that leads to what has already been prepared. You are not being led into something empty, you are being led into something meaningful. Type 222 to receive blessings. There may be times when you feel tempted to go back to old patterns, to doubt what you felt, or to question whether anything has truly changed. This is where your awareness becomes important. You must recognize that growth often feels unfamiliar, and unfamiliar does not mean wrong. Stay rooted in what you know deep inside, because that inner knowing is connected to the truth of what is happening. You are not moving backward. Even when it feels uncertain, you are moving forward in a new way. I am also aligning connections in your life, bringing the right people closer and gently moving the wrong ones out of your space. This may feel confusing at times, especially if you do not understand why certain relationships shift or fade, but trust that every adjustment is part of a greater plan that supports your growth and protects your energy. You are not losing anything that truly belongs in your life. You are making room for what aligns with your purpose. What I released is also strengthening your resilience. You will notice that things that once overwhelmed you no longer have the same effect. You will find yourself standing stronger, thinking clearer, and responding with more peace. This is not because life has become easier, but because you have become stronger. Strength is not the absence of difficulty, it is the ability to remain steady within it. You are being prepared for something that requires this strength, something that will stretch you, but also fulfill you. This is why the process is not rushed, because what is being built inside you must be able to support what is coming. If everything came too quickly, it would not last. But what is coming to you is meant to stay, to grow, and to become part of your life in a lasting way. Do not underestimate the importance of your consistency right now. Small actions repeated with faith create momentum that cannot easily be stopped. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, your consistency is building something behind the scenes. Keep showing up, keep choosing what is right, keep trusting even when it feels quiet. These moments are not wasted, they are shaping your future in ways you cannot yet fully see. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle in you, even in situations that once caused anxiety. This peace is not dependent on external conditions. It comes from within, from knowing that you are being guided and supported. When you feel this peace, do not question it, do not push it away. Allow it to stay, because it is a sign that you are aligned with what has been released. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like no one else understands what you are going through. I am present in every step, in every thought, in every decision. You may not always feel it strongly, but that does not mean it is not there. Presence does not depend on feeling, It exists beyond it. Trust that you are being guided, even in silence. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. What comes next will begin to reveal itself gradually, not all at once. You will see small signs, small shifts, small confirmations that remind you that something is changing. Pay attention to these moments because they are pieces of a larger picture that is coming together. Do not rush the process because every step has meaning. You are stepping into a season where what you once hoped for will begin to take form. It may not look exactly as you imagined, but it will carry the essence of what you truly needed. Stay open to this, because sometimes what is given is greater than what was expected. You are not being overlooked, you are being prepared. Hold on to your faith, even in the quiet moments. Stay grounded in what you felt when you took that action, because that moment was real and powerful. It was enough to create movement, enough to trigger change, enough to open a path that is now unfolding before you. You are not standing still, you are moving forward, even when it feels slow. This clarity will guide you through moments that once felt confusing, and it will help you recognize opportunities that were always there, but hidden from your view. What is unfolding in your life is not just external change, it is internal awakening. There will be moments when you feel a quiet pull towards something new, something unfamiliar, yet strangely right. Do not ignore that feeling, because it is not random. That pull is part of the direction you are being guided toward, a gentle but firm nudge that leads you closer to what has already been set in motion. You may not have all the answers, and that is okay, because you are not meant to figure everything out at once. You are meant to take one step at a time, trusting that each step will reveal the next. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is also a deep healing taking place within you, one that goes beyond what you can see on the surface. Old wounds, silent disappointments, and hidden fears are being addressed in ways that you may not fully understand yet. You may find yourself reflecting more, feeling more, and even releasing emotions you have held onto for a long time. Do not resist this process, because it is part of your transformation. Healing is not always comfortable, but it is necessary for the new to take root. You must also recognize that not everyone will understand what you are going through during this time. Some may question your choices, your direction, or even your silence. But you do not need validation from others to continue on this path. What you felt in that moment, the action you took, and the response that followed are between you and me. Stay focused on that connection, because it is stronger than any outside opinion. Take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith, because even the smallest actions, when done with intention, can carry meaning and create impact. You are not just listening, you are participating in something that reaches beyond this moment. Your support can help someone else find the same sense of clarity and encouragement that you are receiving. Stay present, because what is being shared with you is not ordinary. It is personal and purposeful. You are entering a phase where patience will become one of your greatest strengths. Not the kind of patience that waits passively, but the kind that trusts actively. This patience allows you to remain steady even when things are not moving as quickly as you would like. It keeps you grounded, focused, and aligned with what is being built. What is coming to you is not rushed, because it is being prepared with care and intention. Type 555 to affirm. There will be signs along the way, moments that feel like gentle confirmations that you are on the right path. These signs may come through unexpected conversations, sudden realizations, or even a sense of peace in situations that once caused you stress. Pay attention to these moments because they are reminders that you are not moving blindly. You are being guided step by step, even when the full picture is not visible. You may also find that your priorities are shifting. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value, and new desires may begin to take their place. This is not confusion, this is alignment. Your inner world is adjusting to match what has been released, and that adjustment naturally changes what you focus on. Do not hold on to what no longer fits, because doing so can slow the process that is meant to move you forward. What I am doing in your life right now is building a foundation that can support something greater. It is not just about reaching a moment of success or relief. It is about creating stability, purpose, and lasting fulfillment. This is why the process requires your attention, your faith, and your willingness to continue even when it feels quiet. Every step you take with trust strengthens what is being built. There will be moments when doubt tries to return, whispering that nothing has changed or that you imagined everything, but you must remember that truth does not disappear just because doubt appears. Hold on to what you know deep within, because that inner knowing is stronger than any temporary uncertainty. You are not imagining this, you are experiencing it, even if it is still unfolding. You are also being given strength in ways that may not be obvious at first. You may notice that you are handling situations with more calm, responding with more clarity, and recovering from challenges more quickly. This is not coincidence, this is growth. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it shows itself in quiet resilience, in the ability to keep moving forward without losing your sense of direction. There is something else you need to understand, and it is important. What has been released is not limited to one area of your life. It is not confined to a single outcome or a single moment. It is flowing into multiple aspects of your journey, touching your relationships, your purpose, your mindset, and your path. This is why the change may feel gradual, because it is happening in layers, each one building on the last. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Do not rush this process by trying to force outcomes or control every detail. Control comes from fear, but trust comes from faith. When you release the need to control, you create space for what has been prepared to unfold naturally. This does not mean doing nothing. It means acting with intention while allowing the results to come in their own time. You are not being left behind, even when it feels like others are moving faster or achieving more. Your path is unique, and what is being prepared for you is different. Comparison will only distract you from what is already in motion in your life. Stay focused on your own journey, because that is where your growth, your blessing, and your purpose are unfolding. There is a quiet confidence that will begin to rise within you, one that does not need to be proven or displayed. This confidence comes from knowing that you are aligned with something greater than yourself. It is steady, calm, and unshaken by temporary challenges. When you feel this confidence, allow it to grow, because it is part of your transformation. You are not the same person who stood at the beginning of this journey. Something has shifted, something has opened, and something has begun that cannot be undone. The action you took was the spark, and what followed was the release. Now you are walking in the result of that moment, even if you are still in the early stages of seeing it unfold. Stay present, stay aware, and stay connected to what you felt in that moment. That feeling is your anchor, your reminder, and your guide. It will help you stay aligned even when things feel uncertain. You are not walking alone, and you are not walking without direction. The action you took did not only open a door, it redirected your path towards something more aligned with your true purpose. Even if you cannot yet see the full result, you are already standing in a different place than before. This difference may feel subtle now, but it will grow clearer with each step you take. There are layers to what has been released, and you are only beginning to experience the first of them. The initial shift brought clarity and movement, but there is more unfolding beneath the surface. As time moves forward, you will notice new opportunities appearing in ways that feel natural, almost effortless. These opportunities are not random, they are part of the response to what you set in motion. You did not just act, you aligned, and alignment always leads to doors opening in the right direction. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You may also find that certain delays that once frustrated you are no longer holding the same weight. What once felt like being stuck will begin to feel like preparation. This is because your perspective is changing, and with that change comes a different understanding of time and growth. You will see that what seemed slow was actually necessary, shaping you into someone ready to receive what is coming. Without that preparation, the blessing would not have had the space to grow fully. There will be moments when you feel a quiet sense of gratitude rising within you, even without a clear reason. That feeling is a sign that your spirit recognizes what is happening, even before your mind fully understands it. Gratitude connects you to what has been released, strengthening the flow of what is already moving toward you. Do not ignore that feeling. Allow it to stay, because it is part of the process that keeps you aligned. Take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith, because even a small gesture made with intention can create a ripple that reaches someone else who needs this encouragement. What you are receiving is not meant to stay with you alone, it is meant to flow through you. Your support helps carry this forward, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. Stay connected, because what is unfolding is not only personal, it is part of something greater. You are also being guided to trust your instincts more than before. That inner voice, the one that nudges you gently, is becoming clearer because of what has been released. You may notice that decisions feel easier, not because they are simple, but because you are more in tune with what is right for you. This alignment reduces confusion and brings a sense of direction that feels calm and steady. Trust that voice, because it is connected to the path you are meant to walk. Type 1010 if you trust God. There will be adjustments happening around you, some visible and some hidden. Situations that once felt fixed may begin to change, and relationships may shift in unexpected ways. Do not fear these changes, because they are part of the realignment taking place in your life. What no longer matches your direction will gradually fall away, making space for what truly belongs. This process may feel uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary for growth. You are not being taken away from anything that is meant for you. Instead, you are being guided towards something that fits you better, something that supports your growth and reflects who you are becoming. Trust that nothing valuable is being lost, only replaced or refined. This understanding will help you move forward without resistance, allowing the process to unfold more smoothly. There is also a strengthening happening in your faith, one that goes beyond words or surface belief. You are beginning to trust not just in outcomes, but in the process itself. This kind of faith is deeper, quieter, and more powerful because it does not depend on constant proof. It rests on a knowing that what is meant for you is already on its way, even if it has not yet arrived. This faith will carry you through moments when clarity feels distant. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. You may also notice that your energy is changing, becoming more focused and less scattered. Distractions that once pulled your attention away may lose their hold, allowing you to stay centered on what truly matters. This focus is part of what was released, helping you move with intention instead of hesitation. When your energy is aligned, your actions become more effective, and your path becomes clearer. There is something important about the timing of all this. What is unfolding now could not have happened earlier because you were not yet in the place you needed to be. Your recent action marked the moment when everything aligned just enough for this release to take place. This is why it feels so significant, because it truly is. You reached a point where your choice matched your purpose, and that created movement. You are being prepared not only to receive, but also to handle what comes next. Growth is not just about gaining something new. It is about becoming someone who can carry it with strength and wisdom. This preparation is happening quietly, shaping your mindset, your patience, and your understanding. By the time the full result becomes visible, you will already be ready for it. Do not let impatience pull you away from this process. It is natural to want to see results quickly, but rushing can create unnecessary frustration. Stay grounded in the present moment, because that is where your power is. Each step you take now is building toward something that is already forming, even if you cannot see it yet. You are not walking in uncertainty, even if it feels that way at times. You are walking in trust, guided by something greater than what you can see. This path may not always be clear, but it is purposeful. Every step you take is leading you closer to what has been released, and nothing is being wasted along the way. There will be a moment when everything begins to make sense, when you look back and see how each piece connected. That moment will bring a deep sense of peace, because you will understand that nothing happened without reason. The action you took, the release that followed, and the journey you are walking now are all part of the same story. This certainty is part of what was released, and it is meant to anchor you when everything around you feels uncertain. You will not need constant reassurance from outside, because something within you will already know. This is how you begin to move from seeking signs to becoming someone who trusts the direction without needing proof at every step. There is a reason the action you took carried so much weight, and it is because it came at a moment when you could have chosen differently. You could have followed fear, you could have stayed where it felt safe, but you did not. You stepped forward, even if it was small, even if it felt unnoticed, and that is what made it powerful. True strength is revealed in those moments, when you choose what is right without knowing the outcome. That choice opened a space for something new to enter your life, something that could not have reached you otherwise. Type 333 if you believe something is shifting. You will begin to notice that your reactions to challenges are changing. Situations that once made you anxious will start to feel more manageable, and problems that once felt overwhelming will seem smaller. This is not because life has become easier, but because you are becoming stronger. What was released is building resilience within you, allowing you to face what comes with a steadier mindset. This strength will become one of your greatest assets as you move forward. There will also be moments when you feel tested, not in a way that breaks you, but in a way that reveals how much you have grown. These tests are not punishments, they are confirmations. They show you that you are no longer reacting the way you used to, that you are thinking and responding from a place of clarity instead of fear. When these moments come, do not see them as setbacks. See them as proof that something inside you has changed. Take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith, because even a small action done with belief can carry meaning and reach someone who needs this encouragement. Your support is not just a gesture, it becomes part of something that helps others feel seen and guided. Stay present here, because what you are receiving is meant to strengthen you and flow beyond you. Every step of faith, no matter how small, has a purpose. You are also being led into a space where your value becomes clearer to you. Not through what others say, but through what you begin to feel within yourself. You will start to recognize your worth without needing constant validation, and that recognition will change how you move through the world. You will no longer settle for less than what aligns with you, because you will know that you are meant for more. This shift in self-understanding is part of what has been released into your life. Type 888 to receive abundance. There may be times when you feel like you are moving alone, especially when others around you do not fully understand your path. But this feeling of solitude is not emptiness, it is space. It is space being created so you can grow without distraction, so you can hear more clearly, and so you can move without interference. You are not abandoned, you are being set apart for something that requires your full attention and alignment. You will also begin to see patterns from your past more clearly, not to bring you back into them, but to show you how far you have come. Things that once repeated in your life will begin to lose their hold, because you are no longer the same person who allowed them to continue. Awareness breaks cycles, and what has been released is increasing your awareness. This is how change becomes permanent, not through force, but through understanding. There is also a sense of timing that will become more apparent to you. You will start to see that certain things happen exactly when they are meant to, even if they did not feel right in the moment. This understanding will help you trust the process more deeply, because you will begin to see that nothing is truly random. Every delay, every shift, every unexpected turn carries meaning, even if that meaning is only revealed later. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted.